Hello guys, today we are talking about the most beautiful places to visit in Romania. Romania is without a doubt perhaps of the most gorgeous country in Europe, where everybody can track down their ideal spot. In any case, what sort of spots you need to visit, see, or investigate, Romania has everything. Some of them are renowned in the whole world, similar to Wheat Palace, or Dracula's Palace. Some of them are at this point unclear and neglected, however all are amazing. Here are the 10 most lovely spots in Romania that everybody ought to see. Number 1. Sighisoara and its historical center. In Romania stands tall the old Middle-Age town and bastion of Sighisoara, which has a background marked by north of 800 years. The legend goes that the Transylvanian Saxons were the ones to settle here. Its famous milestone is the verifiable focus, out of which the most amazing is the clock pinnacle, worked in 1556. Likewise, it is the origin of Vlad, Dracul, the Impaler, and the fortress is really an ideal illustration of a very much safeguarded sustained Middle-Age town. Number 2. Painted monasteries. In the northeastern piece of Romania, you will find many painted religious communities, some of them having a background marked by hundreds of years. Putna, Suceava, Voronet are among the most popular ones, and 8 of them have been remembered for the UNESCO World Legacy. Number 3. The Carpathians, the Transylvanian Alps. Discussing the Carpathians, these are probably the most staggering mountains in Europe, the greatest piece of them being in Romania. The most noteworthy pinnacle is Moldovanu, at 2,544 meters, and they cross the country from north to east, then south, lastly going west. The perspectives are astounding, turning both upward and down the mountains. There are many climbing trails, and furthermore a staggering untamed life in its extremely old woodlands. Number 4. Transfiguration. Transfiguration is seen by quite a few people as the most gorgeous street on the planet. It has north of 150 kilometers, a greatest elevation of 2,042 meters at Balea Lake, thus numerous stunning perspectives. It crosses the Fagurasi Mountains in the Carpathians, from north to south, and aside from the mountains and the Balea Lake, you can see the Vidraru Lake and Dam, and furthermore the archaic Panari Fort, of which some say it has enlivened Bram Stoker to state, Dracula. Number 5. Danube Delta. The biggest and best saved delta in Europe, the Danube Delta, has north of 3,000 square kilometers, out of which the greatest part is in Romania. It is the primary spot in the nation remembered for the UNESCO World Legacy Rundown, in 1991. The delta is home of many bird species, as well as many new waterfish species, and furthermore numerous warm-blooded animals and plants as well. Number 6. Bucharest, the capital of the nation, has such countless wonderful spots to see, from structures to bistros, parks, and pleasant roads. In the event that we could pick just 5 objections in Bucharest, those future Victoriei Road, Romanian Athenaeum, the Old Place, Harastrau Park, and the most renowned structure, the huge Parliament Castle. Number 7. Transylvania and its cities and citadels. Transylvania is in a real sense loaded up with lovely urban communities and fortifications. From Middle-Age invigorated temples of Bierton and Viscri, where Sovereign Charles has a house, part of the UNESCO World Legacy Rundown, to delightful European urban communities, for example, Cluj-Napoca, Brasov, Sibiu, Alba Iulia, Oradea and Timisoara. The region is loaded up with wonderful places throughout the entire year. The Dark Church in Brasov, the fabulous square in Sibiu, the Gothic St. Michael's Congregation in Cluj-Napoca, Alba Carolina Fortress in Alba Iulia, and the Association Square in Timisoara are perhaps the most popular of all. Number 8. The Black Sea beaches. Romania has a shore of very nearly 250 kilometers, with handfuls all right sandy seashores. The most popular ones are in Mamaia, the dark ocean resort drawing in sightseers from everywhere the world since in excess of a portion of century prior. One more extremely well-known location for use particularly is Vama Veche, at the boundary with Bulgaria, while the seashores in Corbu, Vadu, Gura Portitai, Sfantu Gheorghe and Salina, all north from Mamaia, are the most gorgeous and wild. Number 9. Maramureș and its churches. Up in the north, Maramureș County is filled with amazing centuries-old wooden Gothic churches, out of which the most famous is Barsana Monastery. There are dozens of Orthodox wooden churches through the hills and the mountains. You can see the amazing landscapes aboard the Mokanita old steam train, and also enjoy one of the most famous cemeteries in the world. And the funniest of them all, the Mary Cemetery from Sapanta. Number 10. Timisoara. Situated in western Romania, in the Banat district, Timisoara is a cosmopolitan city with an unmistakable college energy and exquisite design to wonder about. It is additionally the image of Romania's majority rules government and quite possibly of the most cherished city in the country. Renowned social establishments stand next to each other with stylish bistros and eateries, while the lively nightlife and packed occasion schedule just add to the city's charm. Number 11. Brasov. Encircled by mountains and loaded up with fantasy-like design, Brasov is one more wonderful middle-age section of Transylvania. Home to the tightest road in Europe, Rope Road. A plenty of pinnacles, strongholds and churches, top-notch exhibition halls, an enlivened nightlife, and the most lovely scenes in the country, this huge jazzy city has something for everybody. Brasov's primary draw, be that as it may, remains its advantaged area close to Romania's best high retreats, which settles on it a superb decision for mountain fans trying to join craftsmanship and culture with unending open-air undertakings. Number 12. Oradea. Lavish parks, universal riverfront seas, and a fascinating engineering blend make Oradea quite possibly of the most lovely city in Romania. When part of the Austro-Hungarian domain, this green, cosmopolitan city in Crișana is a motherlode of attractive verifiable structures, from tremendous florid holy places to vivid varied castles to a portion of Europe's most noteworthy craftsmanship nouveau sites. Fixed with asphalt bistros and pastel-painted veneers, a stroll down Common Republici Road is an unquestionable requirement for any novice, as is investigating the middle-age star-molded Oradea bastion or eating at one of the numerous eateries along the Crișul Rapid stream. What cuts the city in half, giving more than adequate entertainment potential open doors. Number 13. Cluj. The second biggest city in Romania, Cluj-Napoca, or essentially Cluj, is an old city with a youthful soul, found squarely in the core of Transylvania. With a rich history, a lot of middle-age palaces, invigorated places of worship, galleries, and an exceptionally creative sense, it's no big surprise Cluj is the idyllic center point of Romania, an extremely exquisite and heartfelt one. Nicknamed the Fortune City, Cluj flaunts great elaborate and neoclassical design, as well as a momentous social life because of the 11 colleges that jazz up its soul every year with lots of ecstatic understudies. The city lies in the territory of Ardeal, one of the most pleasant, conventional, and veritable corners of Romania, where local people, legit and tranquil, love their property more than whatever else, where well-established customs are painstakingly kept alive, and where the food has a genuinely exceptional taste. Commendably, Cluj-Napoca has been assigned as the European Youth Capital in 2015, and has never thought back from that point onward. These days, it's spilling over with hip creator bistros and fantastic celebrations, including Electric Palace, the amazingly popular Untold. The city's trendy person meets notable person makes it an optimal escape for sentimental people, culture lovers, experts, and for the most part anybody hoping to find Romania for all intents and purposes, beguiling and unmistakable. Number 14. Sibiu. Situated in the enchanting Transylvania district, the archaic city of Sibiu is the Gothic fantasy of Romania. In the wake of partaking in a year at the center of attention in 2007, when it was chosen the social capital of Europe, Sibiu became one of the nation's most sought-after objections. This is modest community feel in a major city design, so anticipate a rich social legacy, celebrated squares, and bunches of blustery cobblestone roads fixed with flawless eateries confounding its wonderful old town. The beautiful Christmas market occurring here each colder time of year, the charming archaic celebrations in the fall, the sprouting trees aroma covering the town in spring, and the bright bistros pouring out on the walkways during late spring make Sibiu an optimal all-year location. Thanks for watching.